Okay, good morning. Good morning, my people. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, drop 222 on the chat box. If you can hear me loud and clear, drop 222 on the chat box. Okay, I can see Mr. Amos, Lumide, Oluwaseun, Jegede. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. If you are ma or sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning from here. Oluwakemi Kayode, you are welcome. Oluwakemi Kayode, welcome. All right, we are 10 now. Let's, please, what you will do, you need to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that when message come up, you will just so we'll be starting. All right, we are at 9, right? Let's start now. Let's go ahead and start. So we start our DSY, right? So DSY is not make a decision. So DSY has not make a right decision, right? It's just still struggling. DSY is still struggling below this low. It's still struggling on this low. Still struggle. So he has not really moved. He has not really taken a move. He has not taken a move. You know, price is still on this weekly low, weekly demand. This weekly demand. So I'm looking at DSY to rally to this 4 hours supply zone. Then we can have price crashing again. Look for crashing back again here. So this is what I'm looking out for DSY to do. This is what I'm looking out for DSY to do. So currently, price is still much, it's still ranging now. Still ranging. So let's go to currency. So Euro USD, which number one? Sorry, GBP USD, which number one in our top list. So these are drawn liquidity, right? So we're looking at we're looking at price to bullish to this draw liquidity. And don't forget that we have price giving us yesterday a change of another BOS. So we have some imbalances that price could come. We have here. So we have here, right? So we have this tiny one here. So on daily perspective, so on daily, these are the imbalance that we could see price to make a pullback to. So let's go to 4 hours. How we can join. So on 4 hours, so when you look at it at 4 hours, we have price totally, we have balance on 4 hours. But daily, when you look at daily, we have this imbalance on daily. So what we are looking at to continue bullish, maybe price come this way, then we can look at there. That's scenario 1. Scenario 2, price come here and bullish back. Then scenario 3, price come to this and bullish back. So these are the 3 things we are looking out for that we can join the buy. So these are the 3 ways we can join the buy. These are the 3 ways we can join the buy, right? So on GU, so these are possible way that we can join the buy. But currently, what price is doing is price is just going. So when we come to 1 hour, let's see if we can get entry from smaller time frame. Now that we have drawn all these places out, so I will fine tune this zone to a demand zone. So let me fine tune all this to this demand. So we look at this demand here. So let's see from this zone if we can get a buy opportunity. So we can get what? A good buy opportunity from this zone. So as price come under 1 hour, so we have 3 places to work with on G on 1 hour. So if price come here, give us, sorry. So this is what we are looking at for. Price tapping this, give us shift in market structure on 1 hour. So we can go long. This is zone 1. This one is zone 2. This is zone 2. zone 2, then we can look at this place at zone 3. These are zone 3. So these are zone 3. So this what we'll look out for on GU and continue bullish until price get to this place. So for now, we don't really have a market call on GU. So let's move to another currency pair. Let's go to Euro. So Euro, we are still anticipating a price to come here on Euro USD. So Euro USD, we're looking for price and take it to this that high. So Euro now, so the best place to buy on Euro is to buy from this demand. We have a break of structure, then wait for price to give us some of liquidity, and then tap into this demand, then we can take price up. So for now, we are just patient and look for what price will do. So, and again, if price come up here, then sweep liquidity, then we can look for a sell back here. So in that two, whether price come here first and break, then we look for a sell back to this place, or price come to this demand, then we can look for what opportunity to go long. So, but I would favor the going long since we are what we have been bullish. Since we have been bullish, we have been bullish, we have been breaking structure. So this is how Euro has been. This how Euro has been developing for a while now. So we are in uptrend. We just look for what opportunity to what to continue buying on a discount price. But for now, with the behavior of price, this our discount price that we anticipated to buy, to do what? To buy from. So we need price to do a correct pullback. So we have today on the economic calendar, we have Euro USD, call retail sales on MM. So it's come by 130. These are impact news. Then by 2:45, we have a Bank of Canada monetary policy report. So this is powerful news. We have Bank of England rate statement. Then 6:30 p.m. today, we have fresh power speakers. This is another powerful. So I just pray that let this US news have impact on US so that we can have a place to trade with. For now, there's no place to go trade with. So if those news come and positive on dollar, it can give us the pullback where we can have a good trade to go long on all this currency pair, right? So this one will be, we just hope that we have a positive outcome on USD so that can strengthen USD. Good. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, gold have hit the target that we predicted. Last week, we predicted about price will hit this. Look at it. Can you see? So now that price have hit this place, we should be careful of a sell, a buy mood. A major pullback may happen here. If price continue bullish, the next destination for gold is 2 point, is this 2 point, so 2.618, 2.618. So the price close, we have a daily close above. If price breaks or suddenly break 1.618, then the next zone is 2.618. That is around about another almost 20,000 pips. So now what will happen here now is that there may be a correction, because based on statistics, whenever we have a trend that surged to this 1.6618 of a Fibonacci extension, right? The possibility of a pullback or a reversal may come. So gold have extended to that Fibonacci level without even looking back. So now let's see the development of this thing. If you see a bearish move on this guy here, so we may look for, it may give us a sell leg, right? So if you see a good shift in market structure here, then we can do some sell. So we need to see this, we need to see shift in market structure, then I look for a sell from the other block, then we can take price back to some of this low. Then by that time, this place may be regarded as what? As a fake out for price. So there's need for us to see, before you sell, please, don't just sell now. There's a need you see is a bearish signals around this where price is now before you can do a counter sell. Otherwise, this guy, we don't know, it can break up, usually as its support and extended to the next zone. The next zone is 2.168. So that is the next zone. That is the next zone that gold will go. So if it break, if price close a daily close above 1.618, then the next extension is 2 points. So between these two zones here, we're going to have a serious reversal between these two zones. So we just pay attention and see what price will develop. So we have a lot of imbalances that price that if you start selling, can crash to all these places. So now, I will not title this one a break of structure. All this, I will extend all this. I will extend all this as still one leg. So which means this place is my what? 4-hour lower range and currently 4-hour high. So we are trading between this high and low now. So until price break this low before we can say, okay, we are bearish totally. So we are still much bullish. Any sell here, if there's a sell bearish pattern here, it just is a sell to some of this zone. Then we can look for a bullish for this zone. So gold is seriously bullish. Just be careful and see what price we do. So 15 minutes, you can see immediately price tap into this Fibo extension, this zone. We have a reaction. So now on 15 minutes, if we have this low now, we have this low, we have this high. So if you see a close above this low, then we can look for a sell. The stop loss will come above here. So that's what we'll be looking at on gold. If you can give us a sell opportunity, coupled with the news that's coming by 6 p.m. by this man, by that the Fed bullish chairman. So we don't know if this guy speech is threatening the dollar, we may see go selling. So that is my analysis for gold. AU. So AU is still dancing. I'm still on my gold on AU, but so we see our price respecting price still renting this this supply zone after breaking the structure, right? So see our price. Guy, when you see price overextend like this, please, reversal is coming. I can tell you, with this kind of movement, reversal is coming. I don't know where the reversal will come, but I can tell you that based on experience, this is called this is a bearish, this is a ascending, we call this one ascending channel. So, and when you have an ascending channel like this, when you have an ascending channel like this, so the next thing you will see is that price will break down massively. Price will break down and will continue. So this is my projection for AU. Let's watch out for this reversal on AU. Let's wait for this reversal. It will surely happen. Price reversal is near. So we need price to do what? To on 4 hours, if this low, when this low is violated. So if we see this low violated, then this will be a good opportunity to sell. Then first targets, you can build on first target, this demand, then set up target here. So we'll wait for this trade to materialize before we do trigger. So you can also fake out first, then reject. You can also do something like this. You know, you can also do something like this. So, but we don't know what it's going to do. We don't know where the reversal, what the reversal will play out. But I can tell you, with this type of movement, a serious reversal is coming on AU. So patience is needed. Let's see what the news will say that can give us a good one. Likewise, NZUSD. This same thing, reversal is coming on this guy. Reversal is coming on this guy. So reversal is coming on this guy also. So because this guy has got into a serious, you can see liquidity build up, price tap into this supply zone. You can see that when it tap into that supply zone now, price is struggling. Price is struggling. So we are expecting a reversal, at least that will take price back to this place, right? So now we are currently struggling on this supply zone. Let's look at 1 hour. So 1 hour now, let's analyze price. So we have this low now on 1 hour. So what are we waiting for? We need price. We need price to do or to break this low on 1 hour. Then we can continue sell. So the short trade that we are looking at for now is this AU and NU. When we begin to see a sell momentum coming up, then it's a good trade that we can sell and hold to this place. So if I enter this trade again, this will be my target. Look at this imbalance. Look at what happened here. Ascending channel. Look at it. Ascending channel. Ascending channel. So this thing is going to give us a good trade, maybe next week. Yes, this is my trade. I'm looking out for this on NU. So let's move. So we are waiting for all this trade to materialize, right? USD card. USD card. I think we will have a trade there on USD card. We can have a trade on USD card, but we just want to be careful not to get trapped. So USD card, let's see if we can do a counter buy. So we have break of structure on USD card. We have that break of structure to the downside, right? This is our swing high, our range. So we are trading below. So this is our range. So now that we have this range, so from this swing high to this swing low. So we look at if we can buy to support, to premium. So let's look at 1 hour now. So if we are buying now, what will be our target? I think this place, this imbalance here, this balance can be our target for the buy, right? So let's see something. So we have this. So we have price giving us a shift here. Sorry, give me 1 minute. Let me confirm something. Okay. So let's have a buy limit here. Let's a buy limit. Let's use demand here. This demand as a buy limit of this guy here. So we use that demand. Let's say this place will be an inducement. Yes. We use this guy as an inducement. So it's good. So let's do something. Let's have a buy limit on this. Oh, sorry. I did it. On this low. That's 38 pips. Then we can target this guy here. That's about 6-hour trade. So let me call out this trade, USD card. Please minimize your risk. Minimize your risk. Just minimize your risk and take this trade. USD card, buy limit. So we have EP. We have EP at 1.38681 SL 0.38271. Then TP 1.40982. So our risk is 38 pips. So our risk is 38 pips. The RR is reward ratio is 6R. So quickly take these screenshots or you can write it down. So quickly write it down. Let's move forward. So let's move on. So the next, let's look at USD Chef. This. You don't like the price action here. Let's leave USD Chef for now. So G-Chef is no trade yet on that. This one no trade. Euro card, no trade yet. No trading yet on this. No trade yet. USD. Okay. So don't like the price action. Okay, guys. So that is it. That is the currency. Okay, somebody call on NZD card yesterday. Let's see the chart of NZD card. NZD card. You can see. So NZD card is still pushing up. It's still pushing up. So be careful. It's still pushing up. We don't know where price will push to, but so we don't know the next zone is this zone. So this one is not set yet. Price is still pushing. If the price give us a shift in market structure, then we can look for a sell in the card. Okay, this one now. So this I will favor for us to buy. Have price break here. So if price come back here, so will be a good place to buy. So we can look for a buy, then continue. So if you want to do a buy limit, let's look at it. We'll do a buy limit here. What will be our stop loss? The stop loss is white. So let's wait. We'll use a confirmation entry. As price come, if price come here, we'll look for a confirmation entry. Because see all these lows, I'm concerned with all these weeks that price may try want to sweep all these weeks. So let's patient on G card. Anything here, if we have a buy opportunity, then we can buy. So do you have any question? Please. Any questions so far? I think Okay, G-Chef. I've called of G-Chef. So G-Chef, nothing for now. Gold didn't retrace. Retrace to where? AU. Yes, today news we tell on AU. Today news we tell on AU. So I just pray that the news favor AU. All right, so that will be all for currency. That'll go for currency. Let's quickly let's divert to synthetic now. And so I'm hand over to my colleague now to analyze synthetic for us. So sit over to you as you break down the synthetic indices. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Val. Good morning, everyone present. I hope we are doing well. Okay, so please pass the host tag. Please make me host tag and share. All right. I believe my screen is visible. So let's quickly see what we have for synthetic. Let's quickly see. Okay. The trade has come back to haunt us, even though we were able to realize uh, on the trade. Final target was supply up here. So, Mr. Val, can you hear me? Please, am I audible? Hello? Mr. Val, are you there? All right, if you can hear me on the YouTube, please just drop 111 on the chat. Let me see.
Go
You can hear me
ahead.
on the
You are
YouTube.
audible. You are audible. Go ahead.
Ah,
But your
okay.
network is breaking somehow.
All right, let me change it. Let me just quickly change it.
You are audible, but your network is breaking. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Can you hear me? Hello,
All right, apologies for that. I am back now. So let's just quickly run through synthetics. As I was saying, I'm sharing my screen now. I believe it's you can see my screen. So as I was saying, he gave us nice 2R, okay? But then from there, I was targeting this final target. So what I did was, of course, I applied good trade management by breaking even my trade. Is that okay? So even though I broke even my trade and price took me out as break even, I did not lose money. Is that okay? I did not lose money on this trade. So that is still good trade management. So what are we still looking out for now? This trade now for this guy, I can delete all of this now. We're still looking for price to rally up into this area. These are like our main supply zone of interest. Let me draw that out. These are our main supply zone of interest. Okay. So I'm waiting for price to still make its way into the supply before we can trade. Okay. All of this just feels like price, playing around with us. So let's wait for that to happen and then we will capitalize on the new move. Let me check the 4 hours time frame. Um, okay. Let me see. Coming from here. Let me check. Let me check one eye again. If we have any buy area there. Okay, we just have some fair value gaps here. So maybe price came down to fill up this fair value gap before moving, but it's okay. I'm willing to wait for price to come into this area. All right, this is where I'm really looking out for. Is that okay? So let's wait for that to happen and then I'll be updating us on the progress. So let's go to um 40. Is it 40 or 16? Let me check. Okay, so 40 did not trigger this our entry. This our entry on 40 did not trigger. So, like I said yesterday, we're still expecting lower prices on this guy. Why? Number one, on the daily time frame, we have fair value gap here that I want price to fill up. And then also down here, we also have this fair value gap. That price did not touch it. If I zoom in this chart, you see that the price did not touch that fair value gap. So you see, price will still come back to haunt all these fair value gaps. Okay, that's why I wanted to catch that quick sale, to just join in this move. But price did not give me the retracement I was looking for, so I could not capitalize on that. So I'm still gonna wait for that, wait for price to get into either this fair value gap or the one below, and give me development for a bullish market, and then I will jump in. So you see how it's not hard. You don't need to spend hours on the chart before you know what you are looking out for. Is that okay? So let's check 60. And then while doing that, if there's any synthetic indices that you are currently trading that you're currently trading and you want to analyze with us, or you want me to analyze it, is that okay? You can always drop it on the chat and we will look at it together. Okay, so we are on 60 now. So 60 on the daily, we are coming from we had this supply zone that had fair value gap that I like. So I was looking at price using this place here, this guy here, as engineered liquidity. I was looking at price using that guy as engineered liquidity to continue driving. But that did not happen the way I wanted it to happen. Instead, what's price doing now? So going to the 4 hours time frame, you see that price is currently making higher highs inside my supply zone, and I don't like when that happens. So we had this high, had this, and then we are having a higher high. And then currently price is even trading in a higher high. So what the flat price is telling me is that it's not ready. It's not ready to start moving in the direction I'm looking for. Is that okay? It's not ready to start moving in that direction. So I will just have to wait for that to happen. But in the meantime, on the 4 hours time frame, you can see that we have taken this on the line chart, we are clearing these highs already. So if our candle can close very well on the 4 hours time frame, then we know that maybe price will come to stick out this fair value gap here. Let me reduce this one. Maybe price will come to seek out this fair value gap. Where is my pen? Here. Okay. But we know how I feel. But we know how I feel about taking buy trades in clear supply demand in clear supply areas, right? Or taking sell trades in demand areas. So I would like for price to just violate it. But please listen to me, if we now get into this place, I'll not take that buy trade straight up. But if we get into this place and then I go on to like 1 hour time frame, then I see price giving me what development, I will take the trade. I'm just saying it because after noticing after noticing this high being taken, this one, after noticing this high, this one here being taken, and then another high is being taken. So if I now come inside here and then I start getting a development, of course I will not mind joining it. or it will be a risky trade. I will not risk, my usual risk, but I will take the trade because, it looks good. So that's what I'm looking at for 60. So I'm going to wait for that to play out the way I'm looking for it to play out. And then let's go to the flips. Let's quickly look at the flips. Remember this brother? I said I have two zones, zone one and zone two. So what price does on these zones will determine what I trade, right? Good. Now, 4 hours time frame on zone one. Let's go in. What do you see here? You see that I said that we had a region of equal lows here. I think it was about two. Was it about 2 or 3 times? Was it 2 or 3 times? I'm not very sure. Price just gave us this. So I said yesterday that what I want to see is for price to come and do what? To come and sweep that low before it goes back up. But what did price do? Price has come, that's printed low here and printed another low here. So this is giving me more reason to not enter this trade yet, right? So I want all these lows. This is now a liquidity pool, a liquidity region. Okay, so this you can call it, a liquidity pool. So this is where price, then there will be a lot of people trying to take trade support zone, this one, that one, they want to, jump into trade. So, but you as a smart trader, what you're going to do, you're going to wait for all these lows here to be swept. Now, when these lows are swept, we'll now have what we call a fake out. We'll now have what we call a fake out, or how do you call it? A manipulation, whatever you like to call it. And then we'll now do what? We'll now go to the upside. And then we'll now have a new break of structure. And then we'll now take from here and then we'll continue. Is that okay? So that's what I'm looking at for flip X1. If I have this formation, brothers and sisters in Christ, I'm still going to enter this trade. I don't care if it takes me out or not. When I see something like this forming, and then I'm seeing liquidity pool, and then let me say I'm anticipating that price comes to do this, and then price actually does that. I will not wait for someone to come and ring bell before I take the trade. I'll take the trade straight up. Is that okay? So please let's watch out for that. That is going to happen. Hopefully that happens, so we can capitalize on that move. Okay. So X2, what do we have for X2? X2 is still dancing inside our supply. So we are still having, this trend line behavior, like I earlier stated, we are still having this trend line behavior. But one thing I've noticed is that at this point, this trend line has been broken. Is that okay? The trend line at that point has been broken. That is why this is just me anticipating. That is why I'm anticipating that price should use this area as a let me just draw it out so that it can be visible. So this is the trend line. Mhm. Now, are you seeing that we have what? We have a candle breakout of this trend line. Okay, that's the candle breakout of this trend line. And then when this kind of thing happens, price will always go to look for what? A retest. And then right now we have what? Price has come to retest that trend line. So we are still expecting, because in trading you just need to expect until it plays out for us. We are still expecting that price will do what? Will fall from here. Is that okay? Just looking out for price to fall from that region. Is that okay? Now, if price doesn't fall from here, the next place that I'll look out for price to trade from will be this, or this area here, this other block here. Okay, or maybe I can refine it to here, or even this smaller one, but let's use this guy. This guy is fine. Is that okay? So, but I want the move to start. Let me continue. Why? Because price can do all of this and then still do what? And then still push the price to the upside. So if you're going to enter the trade, you enter, but I'm not calling it out. Okay, if you're going to enter the trade, you can enter the trade, but I'm not calling it out. What I want to see based on my own rule is that, let me say this low now is taken, then I now play along, or price does this, or price moves up into this guy and breaks a low for me, and then I'll now do what? I'll now continue the sales. So please, that's what I'm looking out for. Flip X2. I like the behavior of price. at that area now. I like what price is doing. So I'm going to wait for the price there to give me everything I just analyzed. Okay. So X3, let's see X3. Okay, so X3, I have these two areas that I'm looking at for X3. We have still been creating new highs. We have taken this. Let me see daily time frame of this guy. What are we looking at on the daily? On the daily. Okay, so we were coming down at this point, and then we started going back up. We took this um, supply, then we fell. Then at this point, now the buyers came back in charge of the market. Okay, now we are moving into the premium zones of this guy. This is interesting. So what I will do here, let me look out for something like this here. This 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 guy here. Let me see what price does when it gets into this place. Why? Because we have fair value gap. This guy can qualify as inducement. Is that okay? So I'll see how price reacts to this place. The way price reacts to this place will let me know if this buys will still be valid or not, especially this one. Okay, so I'm going to wait for price to play around that. I'm not in a hurry for flip X3. It's not giving me what I'm looking out for, in this moment. So X4, I said that we're looking out for Fibonacci something here. Looking out for a Fibonacci. Okay, so I said that between that 60% to 70% region, that's this area. Okay, so I'm going to delete this Fibonacci because I don't like the way it's coming up on well trade. Okay, so I'm looking at price to come here. I said that I like this zone. This zone is like a breaker alongside the fair value. So I see waiting. I told us to ignore what I'm doing here. I was for testing something, so please just ignore that. So I'm waiting for price to come into this guy, all right, and then we see how we can make money from there. And then lastly but not the least, is our X5. X5. Okay, so X5 making lows. So I'm waiting for, there are two things I'm looking out for X5 now, right? Let X5 do what? Run into this place and then drop. Why? Because this is where we broke structure. Then you can also see that we have what? We have some fair value gap. We basically have a demand zone here. Is that okay? So I'm going to look out for what price does there. Is that okay? And also, while waiting for that, I went on to 4 hours time frame to spot out some, places we can look to play continuation from. And look at how these two zones look very, very similar, right? Sweep of liquidity inducement with fair value gap, sweep of liquidity inducement with fair value gap. So these are the two zones I'm looking at. So if price can come into these areas, I'll now go to when price, let's say price drops into this guy, I'll now drop to 1 hour time frame, and then I'll see how I can do what how I can move in the direction with it. Is that okay? So we are all anticipating, and as traders, we have to be anticipators. Is that okay? So we just have to wait out. So for today, no call for synthetic indices. No call for synthetic indices. So when we get something, definitely the call will be put out on the live session. So I think I'm done with my analysis for synthetic indices. So okay, I asked that you put something on the chat if you're looking at any synthetic indices, but I don't think we have any lookout for synthetic indices yet. So it's all good. That's fine. So I think I'm gonna round up here. So let's just go to our chart. How do you call it? Be patient and watchful. And then when we see good setups that fit our trading strategy, we can go ahead to do what? To place our trades. It's good to have you here, everyone. Good to have you. Always good to have you here with us every day. So do well. Please don't forget to like our post on and Instagram, our live session. Just drop a like for us, and then you can also please also subscribe to our page and turn on your post notification. So like what we do, subscribe and turn on post notification so that I can be notified when we post or drop something or even a live session. going to be active on YouTube. So thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you in the next session. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. Something or even live session going to be active on YouTube. So thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you in the next session. Have a